Alrighty, welcome back. Today I'm working on a deck, a little extension of my deck. So I built this initial just deck for the camper, just to get me off the gravel, out of the dirt, have a nice flat level surface to be on. Makes it a little nicer. All it is 2x4s. Yes, 2x4s. All the lumber's treated. They're just on bricks throughout the whole thing. I unfortunately didn't film that process, but it's a pretty simple build. I framed out two 8-foot 8x8 frames, and then I screwed them together right there. That's where they meet. So it's 8x16, and then as long as you're square, just work your way down and be all right. But what I'm talking about today is I needed a part like a drop down. So the original deck is just a little too high for these stairs. You know, and some people are like, oh, just take the stairs off, but whatever. I don't want to do that. So what I'm doing is I framed out this. This is all it is. It's 2x4s laid flat. Every 16 inches. I still have to put one in that end down there, but that's all that is. And then I'm screwing these down, and then it'll be one piece, and I'll lay it here. I'll level this gravel out. I'll lay it here. It should come out right about level with the awning, which is what I want. So then when you're going in, you're not tracking in any dirt or sand. It'll be a little bit lower. May have to watch so you don't trip, but I really don't have many people up here anyways, so I'll always remember that. But then at that height, see if it's flat. So if I'm just doing 2x4s on the flat, the legs are already on there, and they still move up 2 more notches. So the width of the deck boards itself, that should be perfect. And it'll fit right under there, keep everything nice and clean. And then I'll just leave that sit, and that'll stay here all the time. And then, you know, when we go on camping trips, whatever, we can just pull the camper out and then right back in here by the deck when we come back. So that is what I'm working on today. All I'm doing is I'm putting these down, making sure everything's squared up and straight. And then this is the screws that I'm using. Use my Milwaukee tools. I'll post links to everything that I can post links to that I'm using in the video. If you want to check it out, go ahead. I'm just going to clean this off a little bit and then start getting these things set in, screwed down. Tell you how handy this leaf blower is for cleaning off work sites. And all this lumber, some is green. These are basically scraps and leftovers I had from other projects. This one's a little short, but I'll add a piece in there. And that's all I'm doing. I just laid it out. I had a nice flat surface to already work on, so I'm laying these out, screwing them down. Then I have a tractor. I can use the pallet forks to pick this up and move it if I ever do want to move it. Not sure how much of this you guys really want to see, but I'll film a little bit and then I'll show you when it's done. These were worth every penny, especially when you get a little older, it's easier. All right, so we'll just get these opened up. I went with the 2-inch, that way it doesn't go through on the other side. At least I don't think it is. I'm not sinking them that far, so it should be all right. But I guess we'll see. I'm gonna switch these bits out. The star bit. All right, we're good to go there. I'm checking these at the ends, make sure they're flush. This does not have to be perfect, okay? So I'm not worried about it being super perfect. Like, I am kind of measuring these out a little bit, but as far as like it has to be everything super perfect, this is just like a little off-grid deck, so no big deal. Just kind of pushing in, making my marks here. Of course it falls. You know, and so on, and I'll keep moving down. And that's it. I'll check in once I have a little more done. All right. I I didn't film the rest of putting it together, but this is the final product. It is raining on me, so I finished it like 2 minutes before it started raining. But this is all I wanted, just a little extra to cover, you know, the canopy and just stay out of the dirt. So it turned out really nice. It's solid, it's level. You know, there is a little bump here. Hopefully nobody ever trips on it. Maybe I'll put something reflective or something. I'll think of something if somebody does. We'll see about that. But this is what it looks like. Just kind of stand back. Yeah, so it turned out good. I'm happy with it. And it will keep, you know, dirty feet and stuff, keep it a little cleaner. So yeah, anyways, I'm happy with it. That's it. Just real quick video. Super simple. Just framing some deck boards, 8-footers on treated 2x4s below. Thanks for watching.